Hey, I'm Nicholas Prom,
I'm Chase.
And I'm Dylan.
and you're watching Posers Must
Posers
This
Die,
must
must
die.
die.
our latest adventures in the exciting and kick-ass world of heavy metal. Oh, hey fellas. So before we get into this week's show, I want to address something from last week. Uh, Tail end of the show, I got frustrated. I lost my cool over something that was really kind of trivial. Um, and I wanted to apologize to Dylan and to our viewers, our listeners, for that. It's just that's not how I want to treat a friend, and it wasn't really anything of any real consequence. That reaction was so oversized compared to what the actual thing was, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, well, look, we lost subscribers over it. So I'm
Oh, shit.
serious. I mean, like
Yeah.
two, but yeah, and so I didn't want to not address that. So I don't always act right, but I want to hold myself accountable for when it happens like that. So uh, yeah, um,
You're good, man. I'm
thank
not.
you.
It's water under the bridge, or
Cool.
water
Thanks.
water under my balls, whatever, however you say it.
Let's say the bridge. Let's say the
No.
bridge. Uh, yeah. Oh, and we were planning to open the show with a discussion of Alienator's album release show. We love Alienator, and then we all had shit happen and we couldn't go. Dylan got a
Yeah.
surprise. He had to work that early the next day. Chase hurt his foot. And I got salmonella poisoning, which I haven't had solid food in 24 hours. I am not feeling great. But yeah, so that sucks. But hey, we got a fun, hopefully coherent show coming. So let's just get right into it. We've got oh, excuse me, for the new album review. Chase, what did you pick?
Well, for the new album review, we got Acid Mass, Violent End, his new EP, one-man project helmed by a man named Ben Ricketts from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah,
He released two full-length albums, and Violent End makes for their third EP, one of which, Upon the Knife, thanks to Dylan's suggestion, we have already reviewed.
yeah,
And I loved this EP. It's only four tracks, but it starts off with a 1, 2, fuck you, and then it just stomps your face in for 11 minutes, and I couldn't be happier with it.
yeah.
So, what do you guys think?
I love this. It's like, I mean, this band rules. I'm so grateful to Dylan for turning us on to them. This band is like a favorite on this show. Total like ripping quote unquote black thrash, but it's kind of like, I mean, it has more in common with Sodom than it does with like Midnight. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
But I mean, man, this guy, I hope he hires some guys and goes out and plays out, even at festivals or something, because like, man,
That
this
would be
is
so
such
cool.
this is such an amazing act. I mean, like this is one of like the like top current thrash bands for me. I just think Acid Mass is so fucking killer. But yeah, and I loved all these songs. 4 songs. It's like 11 minutes, but it's just it has enough kick-ass riffs for a whole album. It's killer. It's so awesome. What were like some song highlights for you guys? What were like favorite songs? I know it's only 4 songs,
I like
but
dogs. Guy like dogs. That was
That was
my jewel in that one.
yeah,
Jewel.
yeah, that's a good one. I really like the album
for
closer too.
Violent End.
Violent End. Yeah, yeah. I just like
Yeah.
it's killer. Go out with a bang. So, but yeah, Dylan, go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
for me, it was all 4 songs, but
Yeah.
I'd have to say my favorite would be Pain and Habits. I really liked Pain and Habits.
Take it. Yeah, that's a ripping song. Um,
Yeah. So wasn't this? Didn't I show you guys this? Like, what? Didn't we talk about this in like the second or third episode I ever did with you guys?
you brought them up pretty early on. Yeah, yeah. And,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was before we had like our format and everything.
oh, yeah, before we
Yeah.
dialed that in. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, fucking dude, Acid Mass. I have to say, this is my favorite kind of metal sound. Like,
Yeah.
I love everything about especially the vocals. I'm a real stickler for vocals in metal, and this is the perfect vocal sound for me. And it makes me sad that this isn't like a whole group that can go out and play, but
Sure. Yeah.
At the same time, I feel like we get a pure vision here,
Sure.
and that's what happens with a lot of
course,
one-man
yeah.
projects. Is you get the pure vision, exactly what the guy has in his mind, and it's like untainted by any other opinion or influence.
Yeah, and that can be a double-edged sword because collaborators can help you pull out some of your better ideas too.
Yeah.
But Acid Mass doesn't have like a sour note, dude. They are so killer. Like both albums, all the EPs, just rad. Um, and yeah, vocally, I mean, this is my kind of rough vocals personally. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
right. It's not too black metal-y or like like way low guttural in like a death metal territory. It's just honestly, it's perfect, pitch perfect for this sound, and love this band. I hope dude continues to make records for a long time. Yeah, just hail Acid Mass, fucking awesome.
And
Yeah,
even if he doesn't, we will be completely happy with what we got, and we will treasure it forever.
Oh yeah, I'm an
Can't
Acid
wait
Mass.
for the next EP or
I'm an Acid Mass fan for life. I'll tell you that. This band rules.
yeah.
So yeah, killer. Okay, well I think we all just enjoyed ourselves tremendously over that one.
One more note. I have to say I love all of his cover art. Like all has the
So
same.
good.
I think
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the same artist. I haven't checked into this, but I'm pretty sure the same artist does all of them. And I love that they're all like visually similar in illustration style.
And here's the
like
thing.
There's a theme kept.
Wouldn't it be wild if he was the guy who did the art too?
I wouldn't be surprised. He's
Right?
a very
I mean, there are people who
talented
do
dude.
that.
I would not
There
be
are people who
surprised.
do that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I never
That
thought to
singular
look.
vision focus that we're talking about, the one that you get with the one person, he seems like the type of guy who might do his own artwork and stuff too. We could easily
never
look
know.
that up,
Yeah,
but still, yeah.
A little embarrassed that we didn't, but I never thought. But killer, Acid Mass rules.
Yeah.
So yeah, why don't we talk about Chase's classic album? What did you pick for this week?
Okay, this week we got Seance for Never Laid to Rest, released June 8th, 1992 on Black Mark Productions.
Ooh.
And yeah, this is like Floridian death metal from Sweden.
Yeah, I mean this is great. This is really good stuff. One, I completely forgot about Seance. They only had a couple albums back in the day, and but this is nice stuff. I mean, like, okay, I'm just gonna mention it's a Dan Seagrave album cover, okay, and that is just one of those like, look, there was a time when you saw a Dan Seagrave album cover or an Ed Repka album cover, and you're like, I'm buying that. That's coming on with me. That was the sign of this is the metal for me. That was like the peak era for thrash and death metal, I feel, and like, but yeah, so I love it. I wonder if this album title, is it an intentionally a pun, or is it broken English?
I'm gonna go with pun, but it could be either. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, never laid to rest. So like you're immortal or you're like nobody buried you. I don't know. But like I don't even know. Like I love this album cover where like a ghost is coming out of like a demon box or something, and like in like some hellscape. Like Dan Seagrave just conjures up these like impossible worlds, And like when you listen to music like this and you just stare at that album cover, you're like, fuck, it really embodies the music, man. I think we've really gotten away from like the album cover as such a huge part of the package of the music, and and it really is. Like if I had this on vinyl and it was like I was 15 or whatever, I'd be staring and like memorizing all the like different crevices and like of like like look at that demon stairwell. Where's that go? Hell, I guess. Like I don't know. But anyway, the music. Let's talk about the music.
Yeah.
This is really good death metal. This is the kind of shit I like. Vocally, kind of like I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but there was something both familiar and unique about these vocals. You know what I mean?
I just kept hearing like this is like it's like 20% Unleashed, 80% Deicide. You know, it's
Interesting.
got like that kind of. Yeah.
I think the Unleashed is what I'm thinking of, but it's almost like what if Barney Greenway was a Swede? A little bit, right?
Okay.
There's other things going on vocally. It's not like it totally sounds like Barney. No, but no, it's really cool and just like just monster riffs. This is just really good. This is good shit. I mean, like is it gonna make like am I gonna be like preaching the gospel about this record? Probably not. But do I think really good record? Absolutely. I enjoyed this a lot.
Have any of us listened to all three of their? I think it's only 3 albums. They had the two. It was this, Salt Rubbed Eyes, and Awaken the Gods,
which is way later.
Yeah. 2009. That came out in 2009. I haven't listened to Awaken the Gods, but the first two are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think part of the reason they're held in such high regard is because they only released the 2 at the time.
Sure. Yeah, I have not heard Salt Rubbed Eyes. It's good. Is it comparative in quality to this?
It's comparative, yeah. I'd say so.
Okay, cool. Well, then that's why. It's like, they only made 2 albums back in the day, but they were great records. They didn't make one good record and then did something posery, and then that tainted their legacy. This is a cool band, man. And I'm so glad you picked this. You really come up with some stuff out of left field that challenges me, and I like that. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll keep it up.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Dylan, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, you've been quiet on this.
Yeah, well, this is good. There were parts I really liked, and there were parts I really didn't like.
Okay.
And it's kind of hard to describe. Like, I love some groovy death metal like this that just sounds like a composition. Like the riffs are constantly changing, the melody's constantly changing. I enjoy that most of the time.
Oh yeah, you like the time and tempo changes?
Yeah. But this time around, it was kind of not always hitting for me.
Okay.
Like some riffs, some melodies in this were really good, and some were just like, oh shit, can we go back to that? What was happening 10 seconds ago in the song?
Okay.
So this was I liked it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it, but I'm not this isn't like an Entombed or anything like that.
Right.
Okay.
The one highlight for me on this would be The Blessing of Death. I did really like that song.
Yeah.
But I wasn't absolutely crazy, but I wasn't foaming at the mouth for this.
That's cool. Dude, I liked this, but it wasn't I don't know when I'm going to come back to this record. It's cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And I think it was a good choice, and I'm glad that we got to talk about it. But yeah, it's fine. It's pretty good death metal. Yeah. But yeah, okay, cool. It sounds like we've pretty much covered that one. Seance, pretty good. But yeah, why don't we get into Dylan's Demolition? You picked us a new demo this week.
Yes, sir. This just came out. A band called Switchblade. This is their 2025 demo, simply titled. They are from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I just found this on YouTube the other day, and I'm like, look at that fucking cover art. I need to give this a listen.
Yeah.
And I mean,
instincts, I guess. Yeah.
Would we call this Motorhead worship? Would you guys agree on that? Opinion?
That's definitely there. It's like
Motorheady.
It's definitely like Motorhead with black metal stuff happening. Yeah. It's funny. You look at this cover. It's like, is this going to be a metal release or a hardcore release? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's okay too.
Yeah.
Because look, I feel like thrash and speed metal should be playing with punk and hardcore bands all the time. Anyway, that's come on, man. But I thought this was really cool. Yeah, definitely in that it kind of reminded me of Midnight and Toxic Holocaust, but a bit dirtier, you know, a bit grittier. But yeah, it's obvious they love Motorhead, and good. Motorhead rules. I don't have much more juice on this, guys. You go.
That this band it embodies its namesake pretty well. It's a grimy little switchblade that was never wiped between stabbings. So
Oh my
it's
God! Wow.
this
Wow.
is filthy fucking metal, dude. I love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Right on.
Yeah. No, this is cool. I mean, like, give me speed metal. Give me black speed metal like this. This is cool shit. Yeah, Dylan, where are
Give
these
me
guys?
bitchin'. What?
Where are these guys from? Where's this band from?
Philly, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Um,
Yeah.
Philadelphia, PA.
Give us as well. Give us album covers of Grim Reapers holding knives.
Yeah, that fucking rules, dude. That's very cool. Well, right on, dude.
Yeah, I don't have a ton to say about this musically. I really liked it. I thought it was groovy, and I thought it was very Motorheady. You know, I found this. I listened to it once, and I was like, "This rocks. This is my demo for the week." And then later in the week, I had to go to Costco, and Costco, no matter when you go, is just a fucking cesspool. Like, I hate being there. It is hell on earth.
Okay.
And listening to this while going through the store very much helped me tread through that human hell.
Okay.
Wow.
But yeah. Okay.
When you gotta tone
Going to
everything
Costco.
out.
Yeah. Tune everything out. Yeah. Well, yeah. Switchblade rips. It's killer. Excellent pick, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh man. So man, we're already at Song of the Week, guys. So let's start with Dylan. You chose
I chose
Oh.
Mystery by Dio from Last in Line.
1984, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronnie James Dio. Hell yeah.
This song, Mystery, this is a pretty underrated song on this album. I've read, and I don't know if this is true, that Ronnie wasn't even that... He didn't like this song too much.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't imagine it's true because it's a good song.
He also didn't like Rainbow in the Dark very much.
Okay, well then that explains it, because I kind of see this song as Rainbow in the Dark's little brother.
Yeah, it's the synth.
yeah.
It's the synth. It's the keyboard.
Yeah, it
It's a
sounds
synth,
like
yeah.
it sounds like it's trying to be
Yeah.
the last in line Rainbow in the Dark.
Yeah.
But you know, it's I like this song. I like the lyrical message of this song, that everything is a mystery, and the mysteries are cool. You should enjoy the mystery when there is one. You know, and it's mysteries are kind of magical in a way. I like that message. It's kind of, you know, in a world where everything's so predictable and shitty, it's nice to get a message like that from this song. That's just like, hey, find the joy in something